Hi, I'm Joe Buchholz, principal of Alexander School, and I'm proud to introduce Alexander's Governor's Teacher and ESP Award winners for the 2023-2024 school year. Our Teacher of the Year is Mrs. Ashley Reed. Mrs. Reed is an outstanding elementary education teacher at Alexander School. She is wonderful with students and plans thoughtful, engaging lessons that her students truly enjoy. She is a leader and often serves on or leads committees for school-wide activities. She also attends PTA meetings and acts as a liaison between the school and the PTA to help organize many school and PTA events. Mrs. Reed is definitely a team player who works cooperatively with Alexander administration, fellow staff, and parents. Alexander is very lucky to have Ashley Reed as a third grade teacher. Our ESP of the year is Miss Dory Humphreys. Miss Humphreys has been an excellent educational assistant in Alexander School's ERI self-contained special education program. She works wonderfully with students, teachers, and families, and she really gets to know her students in order to best meet their needs and help them achieve success. Miss Humphreys is a team player who works well with administration, teachers, and fellow assistants. She will often volunteer or offer suggestions to help with various situations that arise. Alexander was lucky to have Miss Dory Humphreys as a teacher assistant. Congratulations to both of our Governor's Teacher and ESP 23-24 winners. We are very proud of them.
Hello. I'm Dr. Nicole Dickens-Simon, the principal of Greenwood Elementary School. Today, Greenwood Elementary School has the privilege to celebrate two outstanding professionals. Congratulations, Mrs. Heather Witkowski, the 2023-2024 Teacher of the Year. Mrs. Witkowski was selected by her colleagues because of her dedication to Greenwood ESL students. She can always be found with a smile, ready to help. She consistently and positively collaborates with her peers in support of improved instructional practices and student achievement. Mrs. Witkowski is a fierce advocate for her students and ensures their needs are met through effective planning and innovation. Mrs. Witkowski has been an educator for 8 years and is a welcome addition to Greenwood. Greenwood Elementary School congratulates Mrs. Heather Witkowski. Greenwood Elementary School joyfully celebrates its Educational Professional of the Year, Mrs. Aisha Ahmad. Mrs. Ahmad is a 15-year teaching veteran. She has been a part of the Greenwood Elementary School team for 5 years. She began as a second grade teacher and for the past 2 years has let her creativity and enthusiasm for all things Greenwood explode as a culture climate specialist, school community liaison. Mrs. Ahmad has been selected by her colleagues for her dedication to Greenwood staff, students, and families. Mrs. Ahmad guides school-wide events, character lessons, and school beautification. Greenwood congratulates its Educational Professional of the Year, Mrs. Aisha Ahmad. On behalf of Greenwood Elementary School, we congratulate Mrs. Aisha Ahmad and Mrs. Heather Witkowski.
Hi, my name is Pamela Southard. I am the principal of Kisthardt Elementary School. Emily Panis is a dedicated, caring, and inspiring teacher at Kisthardt Elementary School. If you are a student in her class, you feel noticed, cared for, and loved. She has high academic expectations for her kiddos, and they strive to impress and please her. Emily is a vital part of our school community and eagerly participates in committees, takes leadership roles, and encourages other staff members to get involved. She asks questions, collaborates with her colleagues, and gathers information from research to inform her teaching and to help her students. Perhaps most importantly, Emily is a teacher who every student remembers. She truly cares about each of her students and develops strong relationships with their families so that they can work together in growth, care, and happiness of each child. She radiates positivity within the school and readily shares a smile and a helping hand. Emily Panis goes above and beyond for her students, their families, and her work family. Congratulations, Mrs. Panis. You are truly deserving of this award. In the past 2 years that Lisa Prekop has been a part of Kisthardt's child study team, she has been a wonderful addition to our school family. She readily builds relationships with staff and parents so that we can work together to support children. She advocates for children and supports teachers to address their concerns. Lisa works with teachers to develop behavior plans for students, checks in on them, and considers the needs of every child when developing a plan for them. Lisa Prekop builds trusting relationships and is a joy to work with. She goes above and beyond to help students set goals and to celebrate with them with a special lunch or a reward when they achieve them. We are so proud that Lisa Prekop is Kisthardt's Educational Service Professional of the Year. Congratulations to Mrs. Emily Panis, our Teacher of the Year, and to Lisa Prekop, our Educational Services Professional of the Year from Kisthardt Elementary School.
Good morning. This is Dr. Monroe, proud principal of Klockner Elementary School, and I'm excited to talk to you today about our Teacher of the Year, Miss Samantha Williams. Miss Samantha Williams is a passionate educator. She's dedicated to our students and our families. She goes above and beyond each day she's here at Klockner Elementary School, often staying after hours to provide tutoring service for our most at-risk students. I'm especially proud of the growth she has made as a teacher here. I'm especially proud of her leadership abilities and her willingness to take on a leadership role in her grade level. She's taken on additional responsibilities in the absence of her co-teacher. Ms. Williams also mentors our future teachers that come from Nottingham High School. She's a dedicated educator, a proud Klockner kangaroo, and I'm glad to call her my colleague. Thank you for everything you do each day, Ms. Williams. Mrs. Long is our school counselor. Ms. Long is compassionate, loving, and caring, and offers to each of us a social, emotional ear. She's not only our school counselor for our students and families, but she also provides counseling support for us as staff members. Ms. Long can often be found working with children in the classrooms when they're having a rough day or giving celebrations and high fives as they do great things throughout the school. Ms. Long also provides guidance lessons in which she teaches those soft skills in which our kids need desperately each day. Again, thank you, Ms. Long, for everything you do every day. Thank you, Ms. Williams, for everything you do every day. And I'm very proud and congratulations on your Teacher of the Year and ESP of the Year.
Hola, welcome. My name is Senora Peak, and I am the proud principal of Kuser Elementary School. Today I would like to speak to you about our Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Peggy DiMaggio. She is a seasoned professional in our field, contributing 25 years of unwavering dedication to her students and their families. Over the past 4 years, she has focused on nurturing our youngest learners in preschool. Regardless of the age group, Mrs. DiMaggio creates an environment that fosters thriving for all students. Her colleagues find inspiration in her unwavering commitment and boundless energy. Mrs. DiMaggio's smile has the power to brighten and warm the hearts of her students, our staff, and families alike. She is a prominent leader within our school community, both inside and outside of the classroom. She is a presence at all of our after-school activities, and we are grateful for everything she does. Thank you, Mrs. DiMaggio, for your service and dedication. And now I would like to introduce you to Ms. Whitley, our Educational Support Person of the Year. Mrs. Whitley has been a source of educational inspiration for 21 years, dedicating the last 2 years to serving as one of our excellent BSI specialists. She draws upon her wealth of expertise, skillfully designing lessons that infuse targeted support and enriching the comprehension of all of our students. Mrs. Whitley holds regular meetings with our classroom teachers to ensure that the success her students meet within the small group continue in the larger group setting. Mrs. Whitley's positive impact transcends the classroom. She is engaged in numerous after-school events and has become a beloved presence for our students who eagerly await for her greeting every morning and every afternoon at our car line. Thank you, Mrs. Whitley, for your dedication and support. We appreciate you and are very grateful for all that you do for our students and community. Kuser is proud to have these two educators represent our school community. Thank you, ladies, for all that you have done for our students and our families.
Hello, as the proud principal of Lalor Elementary School, I have the honor of recognizing two remarkable individuals whose dedication and passion light up our school community. Join me in congratulating Mrs. Jessica Namor as our Educational Support Professional of the Year and Ms. Cassandra Sanchez as our Teacher of the Year here at Lalor Elementary School. Ms. Sanchez began her journey here at Lalor Elementary School as a student teacher in grade 1. In her 4 years of teaching, she has built strong relationships with students and families, fostering academic excellence and participation in various school activities. Mrs. Namor, our esteemed school librarian, has quickly become the heart of our library. Her passion for literacy has created a library space where every child feels inspired to explore the wonders of literature. Beyond their exceptional work in the classroom and library, both Ms. Sanchez and Mrs. Namor have seamlessly integrated themselves into our school community, organizing activities like before and after school clubs, tutoring, family events, and Read Across America Week. Today, as we celebrate Ms. Sanchez and Mrs. Namor, let us acknowledge the profound impact they have had on shaping the minds and hearts of our students. Congratulations to Ms. Sanchez and Mrs. Namor, who are the shining stars of Lalor Elementary School. And thank you for their continued success, for the bright futures they help cultivate here at our school community.
Hello, my name is Joyce Gallo. I am the principal of Langtree Elementary School. I am here to introduce to you our Langtree's Teacher of the Year and our Educational Service Professional. Mrs. Christina Bear is our Langtree's Teacher of the Year. Mrs. Bear has been an exceptional member of Langtree School. She spreads her positive vibes daily with her smile and supportive spirit. Christina is an advocate for her students as she is committed to her students' success, bringing new ideas and fun into her classroom. She has made her classroom a place for her special education students to feel loved and cared for. Mrs. Bear has created a special bond with her assistants and is a friend to everyone in the building and our Langtree community. Ms. Sue Marcel is Langtree's Educational Service Professional. Ms. Marcel has also been an exceptional member of Langtree School. She comes to work each day with a smile on her face and an eagerness to start the day with her positive energy. She works with our basic skills population, utilizing data to strengthen their skills in a comfortable learning environment. Sue is one of those teachers that you can rely on to do whatever is needed, from covering a class, helping with an emergency situation, to supporting teachers, and to be a cheerleader for our school. She takes on school projects and participates in every committee available. Ms. Marcel is a daily breath of fresh air and an essential part of our school community. Thank you to both of these exceptional teachers. I'm so proud to have them both at Langtree Elementary School.
My name is Barbara Morales, and I'm the proud principal of McGalliard School. It is an honor and a privilege to acknowledge McGalliard School 2023-2024 Teacher of the Year and Educational Support Person of the Year. These two candidates have been chosen by their colleagues for their outstanding attributes and abilities as educators. I am proud to announce that Ms. Angela Pilati is McGalliard's Teacher of the Year. Ms. Pilati is a lifelong learner who holds various degrees. She has a Bachelor of Science in Biology, a Master's of Arts in Teaching, a certification of educational assessments, and she is currently working on her doctoral degree focusing on curriculum, instruction, and assessments. Ms. Pilati is intelligent, inquisitive, and goal-oriented. She is passionate, dedicated, and has a very strong work ethic. She is able to guide her students in a positive and encouraging classroom environment to help them improve academically. Her students have made so much growth each year on their benchmark assessments as well as their standardized tests. Ms. Pilati has excellent computer skills. She's certified in Google applications, and she's our school's tech liaison. And each and every day she goes above and beyond, working with her students, her staff, and her colleagues. She truly makes a difference. Congratulations, Ms. Pilati. You are truly deserving of this award. Our amazing educational support professional of the year is Mrs. Deepa Desai. She has been an English Second Learner teacher, ESL, for the past 15 years in total, and in the past 7 years she has been in Hamilton. She has taught ESL to students on the elementary, middle, high school, and college level. She's also taught international students as well. She can read, write, and speak in 2 languages other than English. Mrs. Desai strives to help her students acquire the English language while respecting, retaining, and connecting their language and cultural identity. She goes above and beyond on a daily basis to help her students, staff, and families. She will help in any way possible. Her calming demeanor and caring personality help her students feel comfortable, confident, and as a result, they excel. Both of our recipients are so deserving of this award. Our McGalliard Proud family is a better place because of the both of you. Congratulations, Mrs. Pilati and Mrs. Desai.
Hi, I'm Jack Byrne, the principal at Mercerville Elementary School, and it is my great honor to announce that our Teacher of the Year is Francesca Garzio. She is very deserving of this recognition. Ms. Garzio is an amazing teacher and colleague. She sets the bar high for her students, but she takes the time to do what is right for them, regardless of how much extra time it takes. She is always willing to step up and support her students and colleagues in whatever they need. She and her fellow 5th grade teachers run our Safety Patrol program, which teaches our 5th grade students the values of service and responsibility. Ms. Garzio is also a member of our data team, which analyzes student data, sets goals for school improvement, and implements whole and small group interventions. Ms. Garzio has a calm, collected demeanor, and her interactions with her students and colleagues are always respectful. She is humble and kind and does everything with grace, which has a positive impact on the culture of our school. I am pleased to announce that Mercerville School's Educational Services Professional of the Year this year is our librarian, Alice Thompson. Mrs. Thompson is dedicated to her students and colleagues. She stays cheerful and kind despite the magnitude of demands placed on her. Mrs. Thompson is also the librarian at Klockner School. This means she has 2 libraries to maintain, and that is no small undertaking. Alice's love for books and reading is shared with all of her students. She remembers the students' interests and suggests books for them to try. Seeing children rush to tell her how much they love the book she suggested is very heartwarming. She has student volunteers, or happy helpers as she calls them, that help in the library during their free time. She is definitely a positive asset to the Mercerville community. So I would certainly like to congratulate both of these very deserving ladies for this high honor, and they really do serve our community well every single day. We can't thank them enough.
Hello, I am Michael Gambaluca, principal of Morgan Elementary School. I'd like to take this time to congratulate our Teacher of the Year, Mr. Giordano, and our ESP of the Year, Mrs. Susan Jones. The entire Morgan community is very proud of your accomplishments on this well-deserved honor. Mrs. Jones has been at Morgan for the past 5 years as an educational assistant in our autistic classes. This can be a challenging job at times, but she comes to work every day with a smile on her face. Mr. Giordano has been at Morgan for the past 6 years as our music teacher. His classes are engaging and our students love him. He truly goes above and beyond for them, and his yearly concerts are always memorable. Congratulations to Mr. Giordano and Mrs. Jones.
Hello, my name is Katie Mallon, and I'm the principal of Robinson Elementary School. I'm excited to share our Teacher of the Year and Educational Support Person of the Year for the 2023-2024 school year. This year's Teacher of the Year is Miss Lindsay Whitlock, a 2nd and 3rd grade special education teacher. Miss Whitlock's unwavering commitment to our students' success, tireless efforts to foster a culture of learning, and relentless pursuit of excellence have left an incredible mark on our school community. Ms. Whitlock exemplifies the qualities of an outstanding educator. With boundless enthusiasm and creativity, she breathes life into the curriculum, turning ordinary lessons into extraordinary experiences. Her classroom is not merely a space for instruction, but a place of exploration, where students are empowered to think critically and collaborate effectively. She provides a safe learning environment where her students are encouraged to take educational risks and think outside the box. Beyond the classroom, Ms. Whitlock serves as a mentor, a guide, and a source of inspiration for both students and colleagues alike. Her dedication to student success extends beyond the confines of her classroom, as she invests countless hours in providing guidance, support, and encouragement to every student she encounters. She also runs our before-school tutoring program and is an active member of various committees throughout the school. Robinson is a better place because Ms. Whitlock is a part of it. Our Educational Support Person of the Year is Mrs. Samantha Kramer. Mrs. Kramer is an educational assistant in one of our special education classrooms. Mrs. Kramer embodies the essence of what it means to be an educational assistant. Mrs. Kramer possesses a rare ability to connect with students on a personal level, fostering a sense of belonging and empowerment. Mrs. Kramer's commitment goes beyond the students in her classroom, as she is an active member of the greater school community. She goes out of her way to build relationships with students in the school who may not even be in her classroom. She works tirelessly behind the scenes, providing support, guidance, and encouragement to all of the students at Robinson. The impact both of these staff members have had on our building can be seen through each and every day. We are lucky to have these amazing educators as part of our community. Congratulations again to Lindsay Whitlock and Samantha Kramer.
I'm Diana Vassell, the very proud principal of Sayen Elementary School, and it is my honor to recognize Mrs. Christy Ruffini as our 2023-2024 Teacher of the Year. Mrs. Ruffini is kind, compassionate, and dedicated. Her students leave her classroom better academically, socially, and emotionally. Every student would be lucky to have a teacher like Mrs. Ruffini. Having taught 4th grade at Sayen for 12 years, Mrs. Ruffini is a staple in our community. She is often referred to as a favorite teacher by families. She often also attends extracurricular activities for her students and is excited to be a part of their journey. Mrs. Ruffini's lessons are fun and engaging. The students are excited to learn new material because she always makes it interesting. She finds outside activities for them to engage in the classroom. She often will play a mystery podcast for them during snack time, which often leaves them at the edge of their seats. As her nominator said, Mrs. Raffini demonstrates passion, kindness, and confidence, which are qualities necessary for our children to learn and succeed. Again, it is my honor to recognize Mrs. Christy Raffini as our Teacher of the Year. Mrs. Megan Carrig is Sayen Elementary School's ESP of the Year. Although she's only been a Sayen Lion for a short time, her impact was huge. She has just left the classroom after more than 20 years teaching to follow her dream of becoming a guidance counselor. Mrs. Carrig hit the ground running with her new position. It was just as if Mrs. Carrig has been a member of the family for years. Mrs. Carrig knew she was only going to be at Sayen for a short time, but she always brought her best to our building. She built bonds with students, supported our teachers, and always brought her positive attitude each and every day. We're very excited to have been able to recognize her contribution to our school community. Congratulations. Congratulations, Mrs. Raffini and Mrs. Carrig. You are true examples of what phenomenal educators are, and we are lucky to have you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Roberto Kesting. I am the principal at Sunnybrae Elementary School. I'd like to start by congratulating all of our district Teachers of the Year and all of our district Educational Services Professionals of the Year. I have the distinct privilege of celebrating two outstanding Sunnybrae staff members. Ms. Issei, could you step forward? Ms. Issei, our Educational Services Professional of the Year. You are a skilled speech-language specialist. You've helped students develop both socially and academically. You are kind, patient, and always have a warm smile to greet our students. Leanne, would you please accept this award?
Yes.
Mrs. Toto, could you please step forward? Mrs. Toto, you're our Governor's Teacher of the Year. You're a caring and dedicated second grade teacher who works hard to help each of your learners achieve the maximum. You're an active part of our school community. You give your time and your talents both inside and outside of the classroom. You've made a tremendous impact on so many students during your time here at Sunnybrae. Katerina, would you accept this award?
Thank you.
Katerina and Leanne, congratulations on your well-deserved award.
Hi, I'm Dr. Disler, the proud principal at University Heights Elementary School, and I am proud to announce that Mrs. Migliaccio has been named Teacher of the Year at University Heights Elementary School. She holds a very special place in our community, having been the first teacher that I hired more than a decade ago. During her interview, she described our school as a palace on the hill, reflecting her admiration for our school, and we consider ourselves fortunate to have her. Mrs. Migliaccio's contributions to our school are numerous. She possesses a deep understanding of the curriculum and excels in tailoring lessons to meet the diverse needs of all of her students. She has served as a model for implementing various programs, both to fellow teachers and administration. Additionally, she advocates passionately for her students, recognizing and addressing their academic as well as social and emotional needs. In the classroom, Mrs. Migliaccio shines. Her adept classroom management fosters a conducive learning environment, while her consistent delivery of high-quality academic instruction ensures success for her students year after year. Congratulations, Mrs. Migliaccio. Mrs. Belovsak has been named the Educational Support Professional of the Year here at University Heights. Mrs. Belovsak exemplifies excellence as a teacher, advocating tirelessly for the needs of all of her students and going the extra mile to ensure appropriate academic interventions are in place. With a wealth of knowledge in best teaching practices, she utilizes multiple measures to gain a comprehensive understanding of her students' strengths and weaknesses. Her professionalism is unmatched. She arrives at work each day with a warm smile, fostering positive relationships with all staff members. Continuously striving for improvement, Mrs. Belovsak remains receptive to feedback and actively seeks opportunities for professional growth through additional training and coursework. She embodies the qualities of a lifelong learner, consistently listening, learning, and leading in her pursuit of excellence. Congratulations, Mrs. Belovsak. Congratulations, Mrs. Migliaccio and Mrs. Belovsak, on your accomplishments. We are so very proud of you.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Sanchez Ahmed. I am the principal of Wilson Elementary School. I am here to discuss Mrs. Mullen. She has been a 5th grade teacher here at Wilson Elementary School for 5 years. Her positive attitude and problem-solving mentality is such a positive asset for our school. She's a true team player and is always willing to help. In the time she's been here at Wilson, she has accomplished so much to enhance the learning experience of our students and even her colleagues. Some of those things are chairperson of a beautification committee that makes Wilson Elementary School look so beautiful, a school-wide champion which helps to support her colleagues in enhancing literacy, and a first in math leader. Unofficially, her team has won so many times. And now you can hear from the experts. These are just a few of the reasons why Mrs. Mullen is our Teacher of the Year. Thank you, Mrs. Mullen, for all you do for Wilson. And now for Wilson's ESP of the Year, Miss Cheek. Miss Cheek has been with Wilson Elementary School for 2 years. Within those 2 years, she has supported our students in developing their leadership skills and their social-emotional learning. Miss Cheek has created our new Paws Ambassador program that really creates leaders within our students. She also offers our students a safe place to build their emotional needs. We are very lucky to have Miss Cheek. Now, hear from the experts of Wilson Elementary School. On behalf of Wilson Elementary School, we would like to thank both of you for all you do for us.
Hi, I'm Rich Chiz, the principal from Yardville Elementary. I want to congratulate Sydney Matichek as our 2024 Yardville Teacher of the Year. From the very beginning of her journey here at Yardville, Sydney's unwavering dedication and tireless efforts have not gone unnoticed. Her patience, kindness, and inviting attitude resonate throughout our school, leaving a lasting impact on both staff and students alike. She has made learning an exciting and creative journey for her students, offering her expertise with a smile and a willingness to go above and beyond. Her positive and bubbly personality create a classroom environment where every child feels valued and adored. In the words of her peers, Sydney is a source of inspiration and encouragement, always ready to lend a helping hand and share innovative ideas. Whether as a teacher, a tech facilitator, or colleague, Sydney has left an indelible mark on the Yardville community. Thank you, Sydney, for making a difference in the lives of our students and for enriching our school with your passion, dedication, and kindness. Your impact has been truly immeasurable. Congratulations. I want to congratulate Liz Lillo as the recipient of this year's Educational Services Provider of the Year Award. Liz is the glue that holds our students, families, teachers, and staff together. She is an integral force in the success of the Yardville community. Her determination to foster positivity in relationships has made her an indispensable part of our school environment. Dedicated, caring, and hardworking, Liz steps in whenever and wherever she is needed, with a smile that brightens our days. From popping into classrooms and activities during the day, to going the extra mile in the morning and at day's end, Liz ensures consistent stability within our school. She provides meaningful lessons, guidance, and a bright outlook, always seeking ways to enhance our school community. Liz, your unwavering dedication does not go unnoticed. It's clear how much you care for everyone here, and it's equally clear how much our students look up to you. Congratulations as our ESP of the Year. From the Yardville School, congratulations to both Sydney Matichek as our Teacher of the Year and Liz Lillo as our ESP of the Year. Well deserved for both of you.
Hi and welcome to Yardville Heights Elementary School. My name is Mr. James Dorenzak and I'm the proud principal. Today I'd like to talk to you about a very special person. Mrs. Michelle Hartpence has been selected as our Educational Service Professional of the Year. Although shining as an educator is nothing new to Mrs. Hartpence. You see, back in 2006 and 2007, Mrs. Hartpence was the Teacher of the Year at Robinson Elementary School. And then again in 2014-2015 here at Yardville Heights, she won the Educational Service Professional of the Year, only in a different role. Instead of a teacher, she was a data coach at that time. And sure enough, she continued to shine by winning Educational Service Professional Person of the Year once again at Yardville Heights, only this time as a basic skills teacher. So you can see Mrs. Hartpence does a tremendous job no matter what position or what role she's placed in. Mrs. Hartpence is a Hamiltonian from day one. She went to Kisthardt Elementary School, Grice Middle School, and Hamilton High School West. With her 24 years of experience in education in the classroom, as a coach, and as a basic skills teacher, it's no wonder that our students shine. Her love for education has let her stay in Hamilton for the last 24 years, where she has served the educational community. So congratulations, Mrs. Hartpence, on being the Educational Service Professional of the Year here at Yardville Heights Elementary School. A famous quote once said that a good teacher is actually like a candle. It consumes itself to light the way for others. And that describes perfectly our Teacher of the Year here at Yardville Heights Elementary School, Mrs. Dana Landgraf. Mrs. Landgraf is Teacher of the Year because of the wonderful work that she has done with our students and with our staff members. Prior to teaching in Hamilton, Mrs. Landgraf taught 9 years for the Trenton Board of Education. While teaching in Trenton, she actually won Teacher of the Year there as well. After Trenton, Mrs. Landgraf took some time off to raise her family and did a tremendous job. After raising her family, she worked with the Campfire program to teach students conflict resolution and how to handle peer pressure in difficult situations. Mrs. Landgraf took all of those skills and brought them to Yardville Heights, and we are sure happy that she did. Here at Yardville Heights, she is a shining star. She helps students and is constantly giving of herself to make sure that they are able to handle themselves in difficult situations. They're able to handle peer pressure, and she is a great role model for every student in her class. She attends PTA events, family functions, and again, gives up her time, as much time as she's needed for her students. And it's for those reasons that Mrs. Landgraf is our Teacher of the Year at Yardville Heights Elementary School. Congratulations.
Hi, Dr. Clark Holmes, the proud principal of Crockett Middle School. I want to talk to you about Miss Sarah Stark, our Teacher of the Year. Sarah Stark is a dedicated educator who works very hard to cultivate a culture of learning for all her students. She supports students via intentional feedback, experiential classroom experiences, and genuine flexibility and reception that allows students to embrace guided risk. Furthermore, she is the ultimate team player who supports her entire community. Her input on school-wide committees is invaluable, and her collaborative nature has allowed her to build meaningful connections with all of her colleagues. Crockett is better because of educators like her who truly understand what it means to support students and the entire community. Her actions demonstrate her commitment to making a difference in and outside of the classroom. Thank you, Sarah, for your impact on our school.
Dwayne Walker, principal of Grice Middle School. I have the honor of saying a few words about my Teacher of the Year. The Teacher of the Year for 2023-2024 is Mrs. Kelly Popick. Ms. Popick has been in education for 12 years, 11 years at Grice Middle School. She's currently teaching 8th grade and 7th grade math. Ms. Popick is always willing and able. She helps out with multiple committees. She serves as our banker. But most importantly, she builds a rapport with her students. They trust her, she trusts them, she challenges them, and she's here every day with a bright smile on her face to make this place a great place for our students. I am proud to present Ms. Kelly Popick as Grice's Teacher of the Year. Congratulations, Mrs. Popick. I'd like to introduce our ESP of the Year, Mrs. Debbie Alston. Mrs. Alston has been at Grice Middle School for years. She served as an educational assistant from 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I like to say that every time I see Miss Alston, she has a smile on her face. She's probably one of the most welcoming, most empathetic, sweet and kind individuals I see at Grice Middle School. The students and teachers alike will share the same sentiments about her. Please join me in congratulating Mrs. Debbie Alston, our ESP of the Year. On behalf of Grice Middle School's administration and the staff at Grice Middle School, we'd like to congratulate Ms. Kelly Popick as Teacher of the Year and Ms. Debbie Alston as ESP of the Year. Thank you both for your service.
Hi, I'm Patricia Landolfi-Collins, principal of Reynolds Middle School. Every year, the New Jersey Department of Education requests schools from every county to recognize a teacher and educational service professional who has gone above and beyond in their service to students in New Jersey. Every fall, Reynolds Middle School, through a nomination committee, nominates and votes for Teacher of the Year and Educational Service Professional. This year, I am happy to have my building winners presented by 4 Reynolds Middle School students: John LaGorda, Liliana Porfirio, Ariana Di Stefano Cruz, and Gabe Roberts.
This year's Reynolds Middle School Teacher of the Year is Mrs. Kathy Breen. Mrs. Breen is a highly effective 8th grade science teacher at Reynolds Middle School. She has been a part of the district for 36 years, spending 15 years at Sunnybrae Elementary and 21 years at Reynolds Middle School.
When Ms. Breen is not with students, she is often found running an after-school club or researching methods to enhance her teaching. She loves to share new knowledge with her colleagues and enjoys bringing new life into her classroom. Mrs. Breen truly exemplifies the qualities of an exceptional teacher. Reynolds Middle School is fortunate to have Mrs. Breen as a part of their science department and staff. Thank you for being our teacher. Congratulations.
The Reynolds Middle School nurse, Ms. Dara Spatola, has been voted Educational Service Professional for the 2023 school year. Her commitment to the well-being of students is evident through her open door policy and the welcoming environment. Mrs. Spatola strives to support our needs and works hard to showcase her genuine care and professionalism to all. She is kind, enthusiastic, and contributes to a positive atmosphere as students visit her office.
Outside of the nurse's office, she takes time to attend professional developments to improve her skills while providing the best support for anyone who visits her office. Mrs. Spatola's colleagues are grateful for the opportunity to work alongside her. Her compassion and excellence truly defines being chosen for the Educational Service Professional of the Year. Thank you to your service to Reynolds. Congratulations.
I would like to congratulate Kathy Breen and Dara Spatola for a job well done. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Kathy Nolan Havens, Supervisor of the Hamilton Educational Program, and it is with great pleasure and pride to announce the Hamilton Educational Program's 23-24 Teacher of the Year, Mr. Michael Parsons. Mr. Parsons began his teaching career as a general education elementary teacher, obtaining his special education certificate in 2003, the year he started in Hamilton Township. He transferred to the Hamilton Educational Program 3 years ago. In the 3 years he has been at HEP, he has demonstrated his passion for teaching and creating lessons that are engaging. He has high expectations for every student. His classroom is alive with energy that comes from engaged students and their ability to share ideas freely. Mr. Parsons is able to connect with his students. He comes in every day and gives his students the best of himself. When Mr. Parsons came to HEP, he volunteered to teach reading, and the students he has taught have made great progress. Mr. Parsons is ready to assist not only students, but his colleagues also. Congratulations, Mr. Parsons, Teacher of the Year. Hamilton Educational Program is proud to announce our Educational Service Professional of the 23-24 school year, Mrs. Paige Lucia, School Psychologist. Mrs. Lucia is a graduate of Holy Family and Rider University. She has been in the Hamilton School District for 9 years. Before starting her professional career in the district, she was an intern at the Hamilton Education Program. At the start of her career in the district, she was in the elementary level, before an opening became available at HEP. Mrs. Lucia knew she wanted to work at HEP, so she requested a transfer. The program is lucky enough to have her, and for the last 5 years, she has been positively impacting the students at HEP. Mrs. Lucia does an excellent job in her position as school psychologist. She is extremely organized and has excellent written and verbal communication skills. Mrs. Lucia is a team player who goes above and beyond the duties required by her position. Ms. Lucia has positively impacted the students, parents, and staff in our program. She is able to build relationships with students while helping them to develop skills that foster independence, responsibility, and self-advocacy. Parents feel comfortable reaching out to her regarding matters with their child, and staff meet with her to discuss students on her caseload. The countless number of students Ms. Lucia has impacted over the last years at HEP are too numerous to mention. She is truly deserving of this award. Congratulations, Mrs. Lucia, Educational Service Professional of the Year.
Hi, my name is Frank Ragazzo, and I'm the principal at Nottingham High School, and I could not be happier to congratulate Mr. Brian Emerson for our Teacher of the Year for the 2023-2024 school year. In his role as a multilingual learner teacher at Nottingham High School, Mr. Emerson has demonstrated an unparalleled commitment to fostering an inclusive and supportive learning environment for our diverse student body. His innovative teaching methods, genuine passion for cultural understanding, and tireless efforts to connect with students have significantly contributed to the academic success and well-being of our ML population. Additionally, Mr. Emerson coaches baseball and swimming at Nottingham and has truly become an asset to our entire school community. It is with great enthusiasm that I congratulate Ms. Karina Fouché, our dedicated and compassionate school guidance counselor here at Nottingham, for the prestigious title of Educational Support Person of the Year. Over the past year, Ms. Fouché has consistently demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the academic and emotional well-being of her students. Her tireless efforts in providing guidance and support have not only fostered a positive and inclusive school culture, but have significantly contributed to the personal growth and success of countless students. Ms. Fouché's genuine passion for education, coupled with her exceptional interpersonal skills, make her an invaluable asset to our school community. Her innovative approaches to counseling and her ability to connect with students on a profound level exemplify the qualities we believe define an outstanding educational support person. I wholeheartedly endorse Ms. Karina Fouché for this well-deserved recognition, and I congratulate her on this achievement. Once again, I thank Mr. Brian Emerson, our Teacher of the Year, and Ms. Karina Fouché, our Educational Support Person of the Year, for their outstanding contributions to Nottingham High School.
Good evening. My name is Brian Rogers, Principal of Steinert High School. I first would like to congratulate all of the Teacher of the Year and Educational Support Professionals of the Year recipients. I am proud to present Mr. Wayne Wheeler as our Teacher of the Year and Mrs. Sharon Provisor as our Educational Support Professional of the Year. Mr. Wheeler is a dedicated and well-respected staff member at Steinert High School. He has been teaching at Steinert High School for 20 years and has developed many positive relationships with students and staff. His rapport with his students is evident with his inclusive and collaborative classroom environment. In addition to his classroom duties, Mr. Wheeler is a very active member of the Steinert community. Mr. Wheeler serves as a senior class advisor, coordinates graduation, serves as a stage manager and a set designer for the school musical, assists with technology needs within the school, and plans many senior events. Mrs. Provisor is a very valuable member of the Steinert High School's Child Study Team. Ms. Provisor has been in Hamilton Township School District for 24 years and at Steinert High School for 13 years. She comes to work each day ready to guide, nurture, motivate, and inspire every student she encounters. Ms. Provisor demonstrates her love for her profession and dedication to the school community by working with all stakeholders and by lending her skills and talents not only to her caseload, but to all students at Steinert High School. Wayne Wheeler and Sharon Provisor are talented, dedicated, and hardworking educators that make a positive impact with Steinert staff, students, and the Steinert community. They are outstanding representatives of Steinert High School. Congratulations.
My name is Brian Smith, and I'm the principal of Hamilton High School West. Peter Serto's passion for music transcends the classroom, weaving a harmonious tapestry of inspiration for his students at Hamilton West. Through innovative teaching methods and unwavering dedication, he orchestrates an environment where every note becomes a stepping stone towards personal and collective excellence. Pete's transformative impact resonates far beyond the classroom, making him the clear choice for Hamilton West Teacher of the Year. Beth Madelon's compassionate guidance empowers students at Hamilton West to navigate challenges with resilience and confidence, fostering a supportive environment for their academic and personal growth. Her tireless advocacy ensures that every student feels seen, heard, and valued, embodying the essence of educational excellence. Beth's unwavering commitment to the well-being and success of her students distinguishes her as the epitome of the educational professional at Hamilton High School West. I just want to thank music teacher Peter Serto and guidance counselor Beth Madelon for being our Governor's Teacher of the Year and Educational Professional of the Year, respectively. Both Peter and Beth embody the culture at Hamilton High School West.